All right, today is Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. This is the Kubernetes CSI implementation meeting. Let's go down our 1.20 agenda. I think the main thing on our plate is releasing all the sidecars. I think we want to try to release these sidecars before we all go on vacation in the rest of the month. Let's see where we are. With external provisioner, I think we're pretty much ready. All the PRs that we want are in. I think there was there's one last bug fix that I'm hoping to get in regarding provisioning, rounding up sizes. If we can get that one in today, then I think that would be good. Otherwise, we can defer it to the next release.
I also prepared a PR for renaming the capacity command line parameter. The one
okay.
that we discussed in the already merged pull request. So there is another one pending now that removes capacity control deployment mode. What a mouthful! And just calls it enable capacity.
Awesome. Cool. That one should be pretty straightforward. Thank you. So yeah, other than that, I expect I should be able to release the provisioner either later today or early tomorrow. So that's provisioner. Jan, do you have an update on Attacher?
So I think it's ready. I have just the changelog PR pending. I just updated before the call.
Awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, I can LGTM that. Next is Resizer. Is Hamat on the line? I will have to ping him offline to see how this is going. Next is snapshots.
Yeah, so really just have one PR pending. So Shangqian already reviewed it. He's mostly okay. There was some small comments, so I addressed it. I pinned him again. I'm hoping we can get that one in today. I also submitted a PR for the change log. So
Okay.
if you can start taking a look of that.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Okay, we can go over that later. I don't have to mention that now here. I was trying to use follow your notes on the release note, the generating the release notes. The discover does not work for me.
It's that release notes tool, the command doesn't work for the snapshot repo because of the client Go module.
Oh, okay, that's the reason.
Yeah,
but it
gets confused.
Works for other repos?
It works for other repos, but the snapshot one doesn't work.
It was trying to pull from Kubernetes. It's strange. It was like doing rebase. So
that's even weirder.
Yeah, I just manually did it. So I just find the start and end myself. Yeah.
I remember last time I tried it on the snapshot repo, and it was erroring because of the client / tag thing. So that's probably a fix we can try to make to the release notes tool to be able to handle that.
I'm getting a different one. It was
interesting.
It was looking for Kubernetes repo, even though I specified it to external snapshot. I don't know. Maybe there's some setting missing.
That's weird.
Figure out that later. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next is no driver registrar and liveness probe. Jawei is not here. I think most of the PRs are in. There's one PR that came in yesterday that wanted to add JSON logging as an option to Klog. And I think, Patrick, you took a look at it. There's some potential backwards compatibility concerns.
Yeah, the way how it was done is it switches the command line parsing from the Go flag package to P flag, And that is a breaking change because the single dash command line options that are currently valid are no longer valid. They are treated as short name options in 5p flag. So that's a breaking change. That's probably overkill for the purpose. It's done because the component base utility code that handles logging format kind of expects that the binary is using p flag. But there are ways around that. So if we agree that the feature is useful and it should be done with a traditional p flag, then that can be achieved. But that PR then needs a little bit of rework.
Yeah. So originally what the PR did, it wasn't actually using component base. It was just directly declaring a JSON logger and adding a new flag and setting it directly in Klog, setting the logger in Klog. That was the original PR. I had suggested that since component base already like handles it for us and it already defines the flag, we should it would be better to use component base, but it seems like the way the flags are formatted are not compatible. So I don't know if it may be worth trying to go back to the original method or not.
No, I think component base is fine. It's just that the switching to p flag, that is the problematic part. But I found one way to avoid it. Now that I'm thinking about it, there might also be a second way, because I think the flag set from p flag can also, well, but I don't know. Anyway, I think we can use component base. We still need to handle the command line parameter then ourselves, perhaps.
Yeah, so I guess I think the main reason originally the PR added like its own command line flag to set the logger type, and I suggested component base so that we don't have to define our own flag. But it seems like there isn't really a great way to get around that. So I guess I guess the question is whether or not it seems like either way we need to define our own flag, either like we overriding the component-based flags or just defining our own flag and using Klog directly. I guess the question is do we think there's any useful utilities from component-based log package that would be worth switching entirely over to component base? Like I noticed the component-based logging package does things like it dedupes duplicate messages. It also has some sanitization utilities, so it might be useful.
I think it sounded useful. I started using it in pmem CSI for the same reason and for the sake of consistency with Kubernetes. How much specific advantages that brings, I'm not sure.
Yeah, especially if we have to change our flags to make it work.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't. I don't think we should change to p flag. That would be too intrusive. Major release needed and so on. But a small bridge structure that I have in pmem CSI that I also attached to that PR, that may be good enough to use the component base and the traditional Go flag as a compromise.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess that's a possibility. It seems like this might be a bit difficult to get into this set of releases since we're trying to basically release today and tomorrow. And this would we would want to do this on all sidecars.
Yeah, I think that is a feature for the next round, or a patch, not a patch, a minor release, if we want to do one.
All right, sounds good. All right, so I think if we're not gonna merge that PR for this release, then I think Node driver register and liveness probe are pretty much ready. They just need change logs. Next is external health monitor.
Yeah, so the PR to bump the dependencies is ready. I just assigned that to you. And then I think we are ready. We can just
Okay.
cut a patch release. It's not much changes. But.
Sounds good. I have to sync up with Deep on the Windows stuff. I'm not sure if they're planning on doing a release. All right, next is Hostpath and CSI Test.
I don't think there are any pending things for Hostpath, but I would need to check. For CSI Test, I do have one pending PR, but I would like to get in, and that is the proxy support that makes it possible to embed the CSI mock driver in the E2E test. And one precondition for that is that the existing CSI mock driver can act as a proxy. So this pull request 314 in CSI test, that would be good to get reviewed and merged first.
Okay.
Because I'm the author,
good.
I can't approve. But so the question is in this list here, if the people assigned to these sidecars, they can do the change log and tag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess I can do that for Hostpath and CSI test.
Okay. Yeah, Hostpath I think needs to be done last because it has to wait. We have to update all the sidecars with the new released ones. But yeah, so that may, I'm not sure we'll be able to get to that one before the end of the year. I think most of us are going to be out starting tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah, same with me.
All right, that's fine. Let's see, what else do we have? There is this read-only PR pending an external provisioner. Humble has not been responding to my pings, so I don't think this is going to get into this release. We'll have to follow up for the next release. This is done pretty much. Thank you. And for the Klog v2 work, I need to sync up with Deep. I think it's just the Windows repos that have not been finished. And then snapshots. I think Xing, you said there's like one PR pending?
Yeah, just one PR. Yeah, I need to update this one, but just one PR. This just waiting for Shantian to do a final review. Yeah, I've already addressed all his comments, so I think he's pretty much good with it now.
All right. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, it looks like we're looking in pretty good shape to release most of the sidecars this week. Looks like Resizer, I need to sync up with Hamad on that one, but I think everything else is looking okay.
Is 1.20 open? 1.20 is, I mean, the Kubernetes master branch is open.
Oh yeah, it's open.
Now, right? Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Remaining agenda items, enabling JSON. We talked about that one. And then Patrick, you have this one, proxy support and mock driver. All right. I can help take a look at that today. Any other topics that anyone wants to discuss? All right, then this is the last meeting of the year. Have a great break, everyone.
Same to you.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.